Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Fox here. We have a wonderful, what else we got for you guys? So we're just Final Fantasy. That's all we're doing today. I may have to duck out a little bit early. I have something I might have to go deal with. Maybe. Just waiting for confirmation for that. In the meantime, I have something for you guys. Oh crap. I screwed up. I hope you enjoy. I spent a couple hours working on this yesterday. The trouble is I tried to remember what I did because this is actually active. Most of it's active. So we're just going to, okay, looks good. It's actually active. That's true, we got Alexandria to explore. In fact, I don't even have it up yet. Here we are. Elegant Blue Fox. Okay. I was also looking at a new overlay that supposedly combines Twitch and YouTube, which would be very nice because then I have all the chats here on my screen. Which apparently is not against Twitch terms of service anymore. I don't know. It might be a little risky, but we'll see. Hi, Jackal. We don't mess with that right now. I don't know. Something I have to set up. Probably. But yeah, let's get into it, shall we? So I have now 22 commands at my fingertips that I can do. So we'll have to test them out, you know, over time and see if we like them. And see if we like them. See? It's all good. It's all good. I'll be slipping them in every now and then, trying to just use them. That's the lowest Q I've ever seen. 1. There's a Q. It's me. So we'll see how it goes. I have my cheat sheet over here so I can remember what I did. But we'll just have to go. Well, enjoy your lunch. I'm glad you're here. Even just for a few minutes. Yeah, I'm still fortunate that I can, I can still sneak out of work a little bit early. Alright, we're gonna go fight some stuff. Lightning critters. Probably. I can't see my chat window anymore due to the microphone. I guess I can move the microphone a little bit lower. That's a very cool bird. We get the next turn time, I can still use these 2 abilities. I have 15 seconds to use these 2 abilities. Feels like moving so slow. I'm not gonna make it. Ah, well. I've set my schedule up that way. Basically, I work longer Monday through Thursday, so I get off early on Friday. Oh, you're near the ocean? Yeah, I haven't been near an ocean in a while. Oh, actually, I guess I went over, no, that was a river. I went over the Mississippi River at some point recently. Yeah, the trick is basically making yourself indispensable, so the boss would rather keep you around, even if you're kind of a bit of a pain. It's a fine line to walk. Basically, you want to be just good enough at your job that nobody wants to do it, and if they do it, they're gonna mess up. And while not being annoying enough that they just can't stand to be around you. So I think I found that area. This was actually not new. That's an old one that is kept. You're both alright, thank goodness. We didn't have worried so much. We barely broke a sweat today with the fiends. They're all gone now. Of course I was worried. You're my dear guests. Oh, yeah. That's probably a bad idea, Jackal. Don't do that. Granted, I took off Monday and Tuesday, but that was with hours. Ah! 29 months. Thanks, Eric. At tier 3 is ridiculous. What are you doing? $700 streak? It's insane! You're crazy. But I appreciate it. But thank you, we truly appreciate this. Yes, we truly do appreciate this, Eric. And then come out with the 53 months at tier 2. Target Hive Train. See, brushy. I appreciate you both very much. Also, it's good to see you back, Kyle. I hope everything's okay with you. I know you've been kind of, occupied for a bit. I don't know. I know you're offline yesterday. Hopefully everything's okay. Dude, this won't have to ask Roger's machines for help. They make a concerted effort to bolster his forces, sparing but a fraction for the people's protection. Thanks nothing for our safety. Unlike Queen's Fiend. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those two coordinate, because they always do them at the exact same time on stream. That's enough, Mahusa. If you have grievances, I'll hear them later. But speak to the king now. No, she's right. He's never one to look after his people. Thanks for letting us tour the farm. The folk here are delightful, and it's a pleasure to meet them. Couldn't favor us more uplifting words. My people are my pride and joy. You never fail to let us know, or how much you care. Of course, my precious family, all of you. They'll start about 3 hours before now. They start about 3 hours before now. Beat Saber starts around this time. It's a good sports fiend, that I'll admit. But you forgive me if I'm not ready to lower my guard for the enemy queen just yet. 700 stream streak. That is very silly. But thank you, Zarek. You're always here. You're here as much as I am. Literally. Ah, for you to be called that, I tried to imagine what villainy your majesty's committed. Come now, this is no laughing matter. The Lord is responsible for the welfare of countless lives, and one wrong decision could lead to untold suffering. Failing is unconscionable. Wait, what? Because I converted from a prime sub to a tier 1 sub. I've never seen that before. But thank you. I feel like those two are backwards. I have no idea what happened. I have no idea what just happened, Cruzada. But thank you for the 22 months. It's a normal sub now? I appreciate it. So I don't... No, I don't want to pick up soon. I believe we're done with the farm. Let's move on, shall we? Wanna be crazy, yeah? That's good. We're actually doing a special game this week, although I don't know if it's still as special as it used to be. So I was invited to participate in a Women's Day event, which is Sunday. International Women's Day is Sunday. It was supposed to be a beta test, I believe, of a game. But they just went ahead and released it, I think, today. So I don't even know if my version is special anymore. I'm still gonna do it, because why not? But, it's be cool. So it'll be a new game. Yeah, the developer gifted me the game. It's like, hey, you know, we're looking for female content creators to do this. Alright, be safe at work. And don't work too hard. It's Friday after all. I should head back to the outskirts. I dare say your friends will also have returned by now. Thanks for dealing with the fiends. Come visit us anytime. Do you hear that?
What's happening over there?
It's nearly
That's nice.
time.
That was ominous.
I'm glad you could make it.
Alright, hold on. This takes a minute. Give me a second. Give me a second. This is going to be very popular. No, it's Eric broke it. Alright, should be good now. I'm back. Knock it off! Glad you can make it.
Are you with us?
Queen Sphene has come to see you. We're here, Namika. Everything is going to be all right.
Oh, we just saw her go in there.
Oh.
What's the matter, dear?
It can't be. That's the bangle I gave to Namika.
You know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
I
She was
don't.
always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
I don't know. I don't remember seeing. Did I see a concept? I don't remember. I don't remember. Maybe?
Is it really you?
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For us, it was perhaps days, but for her...
Namika, it's me. 06Mar.
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end.
How can they tell?
Has she no more soul cells?
What soul cells?
She always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
Ma'am, the ushers have arrived.
Thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship. Take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end. Be not afraid. Your memory will live on in us.
Living on in memory. The Giants share a similar belief.
Wait, where are you taking her?
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden.
They're gonna kill her.
I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible. I could not bring myself to refuse her.
Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer? We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
Let us give them some time alone.
It's very sad.
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
It's not the end.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
She did.
With what we can be reasonably certain of, perhaps. Between what we have witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become one. What's more, having met Namika, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time. Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred. Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
It does seem the most likely explanation.
Bam! Then Jeff coming in with a 50 stream streak.
What perplexes me, however,
Hi, Jeff.
is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a Void Gate, or even with the Crystal Tower. In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining.
But it's like a small rejoining.
Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding. I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years, until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
If I may clarify, the barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm. The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's innocuous influence.
I see. And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents, by means unknown.
In other words, Sphene's as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
Seems that way. Uh-oh. I'm suspicious.
Ah, but of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep. That tower over yonder. Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and its residential district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs. Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zoraljar resides.
That you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zoraljar do as he pleases. But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zoraljar's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
Oh, nobody seems to like him.
A fair question. Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount. I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm.
But does that not include Zoraljar?
It is a ruler's duty. Now, I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course. Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa, you might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
He certainly seems to be.
The Thunder Yards? Is that where she is?
I'm afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards, and all will be made clear.
That's just what he does.
It's not as if we have other pressing business. Not until we can get into this Everkeep, anyway.
It's just a big backpack with multiple pockets. I think. That's a bedroll on top.
Thank you for earlier. And for being a friend to Namika these past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
Namika? I'm sorry, but I don't know who you mean.
Wait, what? I thought she lived on in their memories.
What? We were just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
I don't mean to give offense, but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about. I'm sorry.
How can you not know who she is? You're in charge here. She was under your care.
Then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud.
What? This is what happens when AI takes over.
Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud. Oh, I really must be getting back to work. If you'll excuse me.
A lightning cloud? Maybe his memories of her walking around with a giant sword, looking for Sephiroth. What's going on? How come Airplane suddenly forget about Namika? It's as if he never knew her. Could the same thing have happened to others as well, I wonder? There's only one way to find out. Let's make inquiries about Namika in the area. We can reconvene afterwards at the Aetheryte. Such is reality. I've had my bar. Point flashbang. An old woman named Namika? If I don't know that person, I'm sorry I couldn't be of help. Where? Inside the building? I do recall hearing someone so recently, and you say that it was a woman named Namika? I can't say for certain it was her. I wouldn't worry. I'm sure she's just been taken up to the cloud. Do I know Namika? Everybody went by that name. And I've worked out the outskirts for a good while now. She spent some time here, I have to remember. We stepped into another dimension. The Twilight Zone. We're in the Twilight Zone. You still know what that is? Or was? It's actually so hot today, I switched into my summer wardrobe. Well, you don't know what that is? It was a really old TV show. I sketch reruns of it sometimes. The influx? I don't know if I ever saw that. So it's same for everyone. Not a single person remembers Namika. It's as if the memory of her is approaching their minds. Hi, Jeff. The handsome vampires. I think vampires are, by default, attractive. Because vampires are not made, or made, they're not born. So people turn people they find attractive. So naturally, the species as a whole would be more attractive on average. Also, saying it might be done with magic. To alter the memories of so many at once would be a tremendous undertaking. We had felt a surge of ether corresponding to Act 2, and I just known in that moment. Neither did I, but I did know something else. Right before Capone seemingly forgot, a light on his visor in his head began to blink. Could be a connection? Someone else said something about soul cells. We might ask about this. If we continue to make such inquiries, I expect we'd only cause confusion. Indeed, if we can't readily solve the mystery about Namika, perhaps we should search for Kashu instead. Fiend said to head to try the Thunder Yards. It's been in this direction. We're being watched. Spy. Angry robot. Gasp. Impossible. I'm not Fox, I'm Scarlet. I'm sorry, That's kind of mechanical soldier? It looks dangerous. We better destroy it. Wah! Should we give chase? I think I understood our words. It might be worth asking it some questions. Angela, are you alright? You look like you've seen a ghost. It's nothing. I'm fine. Well, I don't think that direction we're heading anyway, so let's try to attack it down. I mean, it's confusing because we haven't solved the mystery yet. South. Yeah, just I was like, huh? What? I don't get it. How's that? Did I do a good impression of you? More birds. Hi, Kid Bluey. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Oh, I need to say my cheat sheet, don't I? Yeah, I saved it. Too bad. So sad. You found it? To the northeast? Then it must be bound for the mines. Come on then. Could well be a trap, so let's not rush in too quickly. I'll fight you. I'll fight you all. I will fight. Yep, I understand. We fight. I heard faint voices coming from inside. So it's not alone. We're still going in, of course. This may be a trap. Ready for a fight, everyone. Boop. Paste it again. Red Fox isn't here. Gotta deal with me. I will bite your hands off. And slap you with them. Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself as I slap you with your own severed hands. I can hear them. Several people up ahead. I can't make out the conversation with the echoing. Let's keep going. Stay on your guard. Did we? What were we discussing?
What is this?
Aaronville!
A trap?
It really is you!
Huh?
That's a great expression. That's a great.
I just have to get a look at you in the light. And I can still hardly believe my eyes. But it is you, my darling
Elnespia. That's quite a name. I see why he changed it.
My darling, what now?
It's his name.
Oh, it's so good to see you, my fussy little bun bun.
Okay, I love this
What
again.
are you doing here? What brings you all this way?
This is amazing. This is amazing. I love it. Fussy little bun bun?
Why the long face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
I know that laugh anywhere. Mother?
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird floating thing?
Oh, she's so silly.
And what have we here? Say, aren't you Galul Jaja's kitten?
I love it again. I love it again.
I knew I recognized that adorable fuzzy face. Ellen Espier was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play. You remember me, I hope.
I can't say that I do. But you knew my father?
We're getting up there.
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, Kafkiwa.
Kafkiwa. I never would have gotten that.
I'm sorry?
Oh, this won't do. Come in, come in! Friends of my LNSP are always welcome.
All I ask is a little forewarning, but no.
It seems that way. Are they using the memories of the person to make an AI of them?
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place. How are things still getting stranger?
That's how it happens. As far as I can tell, this is indeed my mother. I think of a few people in the world quite so spirited. That's what's happened. We need to ask her. We're doing on time. We're doing okay? Yeah. So let's see what she has to say. It's so wonderful to meet you all. And it's just about Essien. Who else I heard that name? Could be either way. Do I ask the reason for your appearance? Oh, this is just a body that I can control remotely. I use this for our operations. We're members of a resistance organization. Believe in we call ourselves, and our goal is to thwart Zulcha's ambitions for conquest. As leader, it's prudent that I remain where I can't be easily found. I see, whimsical appearances notwithstanding, yours is a serious cause. I try, though truth be told, Oblivion was founded for an altogether different purpose. And that is? I expect you've already noticed everything you see within this dome, the buildings, the people, the very earth beneath our feet, is a fusion of two worlds. Stopping such fusion was Oblivion's original mission. Then does that mean you know who or what is responsible for it? I'm afraid not. This was a long time ago, and our mission statement has become more of a legend that's passed down to members. By the time we joined, our sole objective was stopping Zvolja. Well, we failed to do that, and now he's taking his army outside the dome. And if you wear those strange devices on your heads, does that have something to do with your work? You mean this? It's a regulator, the pinnacle of electro technology. And that we don't wear it is indeed related to our operations. What exactly does it do? It regulates you. Allow me to explain. Regulators have two primary functions. The first, as the name suggests, is the regulation of the wearer's reserve of souls. Should they die, the regulator spins a soul to bring them back to life. So you mean people walk around carrying spare souls? They do. Souls are packaged in cells, and they can be used to replenish the life force that is lost due to sudden death, such as accidents. They do nothing for those who die of old age, though. Distribution of soul cells based on one's work evaluation. to encourage exemplary performance when fulfilling their duties. Souls is a common resource and a payment for services rendered. Yeah, I think I have that game. What was the name of that? Dead Cells, I believe. Yep, Dead Cells. Found it. Avoid the practice of consuming others for ether comes to mind, and simply I expect that the act comes with some risk. Oh, I miss her. I miss Zero. Can the consciousness of others corrupt your own? Maybe. That's been through memory management, a process in which regulators also play a role. Memory management? Then the reason everyone has forgotten Namika's existence. Regulators should constantly record the memories of their wearer, so if they should suddenly die, the memories can be refreshed as part of the restoration process. That's how they preserve one's identity and sense of self. However, the regulators should also trigger when someone else dies. Reason being is that the regulators forcibly extract memories relating to the deceased from anyone wearing one. Why would they do such a thing? It's a kindness bestowed upon the people by Everkeep's core system, so that no one has to suffer the pain of loss. Am I not sitting up? So this is what is meant by their memories being in the cloud. Indeed, all memories of the deceased are wiped from the minds of the people archived in the system. It's a frightening function of the regulators and an integral step in soul cell production. What about now? What about now? That's literally just in my head, by the way. See, when a person dies of natural causes, their soul is temporarily housed in the regulator. It's then delivered to a facility where memories are separated from the soul. And that's how you get dead cells. The result is a fresh soul cell, free of impurities, ready for distribution and consumption. Dibs. Are you gonna eat this one? It kind of looks like a marshmallow. Hi, how's it going, Badger? We've entered Black Mirror. I'm doing well, thank you. Meanwhile, memories are stored in the core system to be remembered forever. This is why people are happy. This is why people are happy here on the surface is similar to Yakuza philosophy. I see nothing noble or comforting in it. Well, it doesn't seem so terrible to me personally. It all comes down to what you're used to, I suppose. Like the barrier encasing Alexandria, the system was created to overcome the calamity that transformed the world hundreds of years ago. Amidst the mounting death toll, scientists used electrobe to devise means to save what lives they could, so the nation could endure. Actually, the people of Alexandria did what they believed was best to save their people. I find it hard to believe that Troy would also accept this way of living. It came as a shock to us as well. In fact, a great many were opposed to it. Which is why the use of regulators were never compulsory. People have always been free to go without them if they so wish. Speed didn't strike me as the sort of ruler to impose her will on others. So you've already met? She's the one who suggested we come to the Thunderyards in the first place. She also said she wants to help us stop Zorolja. Awfully kind of her to point you in my direction, and to speak so candidly as well. Whatever her motives, she's given the people a choice: live with the risk of true death or the security of the regulators. Everything that lives must someday die. That is the natural order of things. But it said it doesn't stop old age, so it stopped accident. Quite right, but however you feel about them, it'd be easier to understand what the regulators are capable of for yourself. I'm just supposed to show you, and as luck would have it, they should be starting work right about now. We have seen it work firsthand. Who are we going to see exactly? Come in and find out. Should we leave it a mystery and go brush? Okay. Hope everything's okay. Maybe we'll go brush real quick. Quick brush. Brushy, brushy. I can get the button for it. Why is it not locked in? You gotta be kidding me. Now, it wants an authenticator now? Hold on. Okay, refreshed it. Good to go. Alright, I'm back, okay? Brushy, brushy. I'm back, and just to noise out, we're gonna poke our idle game real quick. Hold on. I believe we can do this. We still got 10 seconds of ads left, so don't freak out too much. Bum, bum. Alright, we're back. We press on. Bum, bum, bum. East. I'm assuming I'll go that way at some point. That's pretty far to the east. I would say I'm actually a little bit chilly. I'm dressed a little bit, a lot less warmly. No hoodie, shorter skirt. Enjoying the nice warm weather. Everyone here? Good. It's the responsibility of the Thunderyard's hunters to fill any fiends found wanted in the area. We're to meet an acquaintance of mine, Striko, one of the hunters. One of these hunters. Striker! We gotta loop around. Kafia? Is that what he said? What it was? Kafia? I don't know. Kafkia? What are you doing here? With so many friends. I already forgot how to say her name. Apologies for the interruption, but I was hoping they might have observed you at work. What do you mean? That's fine, I guess. But I assumed they were wearing special regulars like the Queen's Fiend's crown. They didn't wear anything at all. I've got clothes on, thank you very much. It's much too dangerous to be here without one. What if they're struck by lightning or attacked by beasts? Kakiwa? Okay, thank you. I can assure you they're all quite capable of looking after themselves. If anything should go amiss, I will take full responsibility. I say I didn't warn you. Dangerous side, there's really much to see. Kakiwa said you're a hunter, but wouldn't it be easier for those mechanical soldiers to guard this place? It would if not for the fact they're weak to lightning. The Thunderyard being what it is, they've been ordered to steer clear. Hey, we got weaknesses. We got a weakness to them. How good they are, eh? These facilities are vital to the upkeeping of Alexandria's infrastructure, so it falls to hunters like me to deal with any fiends. Given the danger, we're well compensated for our work. It's a perfect profession for anyone looking to build up savings. Special selection of souls for hunters isn't terrible either. I brought this light here to see this danger you speak of. It's not too much if it's not too much trouble to ask. Of course, in which case, it'd be a shame to waste my efforts on just any old beast. You don't handle yourselves in a fight, right? If you cause a ruckus slaying about critters you see nearby, the stage will draw out something worthy of a demonstration. Not sure I understand, but I suppose we should say what we can. It's gonna be a race again? Murder, murder on my mind, murder, murder on my mind. Gonna kill some stuff. Gonna kill some stuff. Gonna kill some stuff. These things? I'm paying attention where it is. I think it's further east. Okay, now it's southeast. That might be a different one. Charge Bolthound. Oh, perfect. Alright, next part. Also, yeah, I forgot to take out the random again. Go deal with that. There we go, fix it. Is that an eyeball on his nose? This will do nicely. We'll help you. It's fine, really. I face worse. Just watch. Alright, look at this. Let's help. Oh no. Look out. Arg! Yep, she's dead. 12 preserve. She's healing. That was embarrassing. The bastard caught me off guard. Are you mad? Seriously, let us help. I told you not to worry. Just want to take a moment. She turned red. She's going Super Saiyan, but like evil. Just like Surolja. Come on, let's get out of here. But if they just keep reviving over and over, that means we just have to keep killing them. That's also a function of the regulator? I understand now how Soldier was able to return from the dead and defeat Papa. But I'm not sure what we saw at the end there. As soon as the regulator turned red, it was as if you were possessed. Your moves became beast-like. Time you empowered yourself with the soul of a beast. Reminded the Serpentine soldier we encountered at Vanguard to do the same. So you've crossed past one of the King's elite? Such a form can only be achieved from gorging yourself on souls. It is the same in theory, but it's incredibly dangerous. Besides, it's not as if we let hunters carry that many souls to begin with. I should be getting back to work. Take care. There you have it. Regulars should be loaded with two kinds of souls. Those of peoples and those of beasts. Souls of people can be used to grant the user preternatural strength. Actually, they can also be used to ensure no one suffers an untimely death. What about the souls of beasts? They work much in the same fashion, imbued with strength in the chosen animal. If, for example, you use the soul of a wolf, you go more agile and feral, as you saw with Striker. Use all the same type of ones, however, result in physical changes. Your teeth might become fangs, your nails, claws, too many, and you'll become more beast than man. Changing one's form through the souls of other beings becomes more and more reminiscent of the Void Scent. And unlike the Void, where the cycle of death and rebirth is simply broken, souls here are forced to be taken before they might reach the ethereal sea. Different means to achieve similar ends. We've learned what the things do. Check. Sorry, Zarok's here. Cycle to which all within the dome are bound. I wonder if I might need a snack, though. Getting a little hungry. This is wrong. This is all wrong. It is indeed hard to accept being so far removed from our own beliefs. Perhaps more shocking is that the technology to achieve all this was developed hundreds of years ago. What did you say? Civilizations and the reflections are surprising indeed. No. That's okay. They're not compulsory. They don't do anything. All they do is take memories of people and store them. But they store everyone's memories so they can revive. They store your memories so you can revive yourself. Using the souls. We all have thoughts. We all have our thoughts on souls. For now, the important thing is we know that what power Zorja has at his disposal. I started calling him Zelric because I got confused. Sorry. I got confused. Must be the hunger speaking. Or maybe I need some caffeine. It's one thing to separate corporeal ether from incorporeal ether, but to strip memories from one's soul entirely is unprecedented technology. This is no longer only Tuliolo's concern. With his newfound power, Zorja has become a real threat to the entire world. Indeed, he has to be stopped no matter the cost. The worth of a soul. Did she gain insight into the use of souls in Alexandria? It's shocking, I know. I was overwhelmed myself at first. I expect you'll need some time to digest it all, but for now, let's head back to Earth and Sky. That's unfortunate. That's right. Yeah, I can take care of the kitties. Something I want to discuss with everyone. Let's take a moment before we head into the tunnel. Oh, that's bad. Just gonna get it. We just going over here and gotten those things? I'm gonna have to kill stuff to it. Well, hopefully it'll heal up. Was there another one right here? There was one to the south, I thought so. Yeah, we still got 6 more in this area. That's good. Yeah, gotta get that stuff out of there. It's gross, but it needs to get dealt with. That one's far, so I'm not gonna worry about it. So that's probably over across the wall. I could also use some caffeine. How long do I have until next break? That's a long time. Maybe one day I'll get rich and get like a maidservant and just be like, hey, you know, I want some tea, and then boom, tea shows up. That'd be cool. One day when I'm loaded. Yeah, that's why I'm just having like green tea. Sorry for delaying this, but I have some thoughts I need to share. Both technology and values, it's plain there's a wide gulf between Tuiolo and Alexandria. While Zeroja knows everything about us, we hardly know anything about what he's become. Indeed, how many even see what lies within that enormous tower ever keep? So here I'd like to make a proposal. That is, we work with Kakiwa and her people. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy. The quickest way would be to join hands with Oblivion. We only just met them, I know. Should be too quick to trust, but the fact remains that they share a desire to stop Zeroja. Speaking too claims to be at odds with the King of Resolve. May I ask why you cooperate with Oblivion instead? It's simple, really. Their leader is Aaronville's mother. Meanwhile, whatever Sphene may feel, she is the ruler of this nation. There's greater risk in working with her, and less reason to take her at her word. Perhaps. Fair point. Knowing Zorja, we must assume that his reign with Sphene was not made without some consideration. All I know is that it would be heartening to have allies in this strange realm. I think everyone would agree that any help we can get would be welcome. Hold on, there's no guarantee there's actually my mother behind the machine. Without seeing her in the flesh, we can't rule out the possibility of a ploy. Turns out to be a trap we endanger not only ourselves, but everyone in Tuliyola. As you say, we have no proof that it really is the Kiwa. I make my proposal in full awareness of this. Whether we're going to war or striving for peace, we need to learn as much as we can. Otherwise, we can't hope to do anything meaningful. As it stands, we know too little about this realm. We need to remedy that. We need to study the enemy, and when the time comes, strike down Zorja for good and for all. For good and all. What's more, I trust you, Erenville. You've always had great instincts, honed from your time training under your mother. What if I'm wrong? What if the cinnamon is clouding my judgment? If it's a trap, well, then we'll deal with it when it's sprung. I told you springing your trap is a thing. You listen. Sorry, that's always the way of it with you. Maybe Fox told you. I don't know. Fine, if you settle this, I'll say no more. It is settled. Let's head inside and secure ourselves to new allies. I'm trying to look over here to memorize my cheat sheet. I mean, I could also move it like right here or something. It is much closer. Yep, the Trapper Shaft's due in DVD. Yeah, weren't you trying to catch me in one? Not too bright. Can't catch a cat in one of those. Silly. Kakima, there's something I need to tell you and your people. You think I can't grab the cheese without being caught up in the trap? I came here for no real reason to strike down Zorja. I just spring the trap with a stick. But I thought he was your brother. You didn't mean to kill your own kin? I can't invade our nation and murder our people, as Val resolve is fails for me to bring into account. I'm prepared to do what I must, and I won't hesitate when the time comes. Then how am I here, Zelric? Huh? Answer me that, will you? Obviously, I escaped, like I always do. Like us, you and yours oppose Zorja. Like this, I propose that we work together to stop him once and for all. I realize it's sudden, and it's gamble to trust someone you've only just met. Now, I trust in the conviction of anyone who shares my goal. Fight with me, I beg you. You really think so? Oh, it's wrong button. You really think so? Silly. I say our goals align, and I don't doubt your resolve in the least. If I hadn't proposed working together, I would have done so instead. Truth be told, it's been tough going it alone. While we gathered ample intelligence, we don't have the strength to take decisive action. Besides, how can we not trust you? My old son is with you. My fussy little bun bun. He's all the reason I need. I love it. I love it. This decided. Here's to a fruitful collaboration. Thank you, Kakiwa, everyone. Together we'll achieve great things, I'm sure of it. Working out of a dusty old cave. Let's not waste any time. We've been wondering about Sorolja's whereabouts. Is there a palace inside the tower? After a fashion, the king resides on the uppermost level. While Queen's Fiend has potential for going on public, he seldom shows himself. What's more, his movements are highly classified. Not even his commanders are privy to them with that information. If anyone knows where he is at any given time, it can only be the Queen. If you don't know his whereabouts, Sorolja will eventually march on Tuliolo again. That's when we can go after him. The drawback is we have to wait for the invasion to happen. Innocents will be put in harm's way. There's also the possibility that he'll leave everything to his minions and not command the army in person. No, he'll take the field. What makes you so certain? Our brothers always yearned to surpass our father. That's why he attacked Tuliolo. After waiting for 30 years, the first thing he wanted to do was demonstrate his newfound strength. The killing Papa didn't satisfy him, so now he's been on proving himself stronger than me and Kona, who bested him in the right of succession. He challenged me to strike him down. He wants to duel to show everyone that he's superior to the Dawn Servant. He won't let his minions deprive him of the pleasure. Why hasn't he appeared and given you your chance? Surely he's aware of our presence here. If that I can only guess, perhaps he wants to dazzle us to his wondrous realm? If he won't deign to appear, then we'll force him to do so. Use to gather intelligence, we make no move to attack him. Show absolutely no interest in confrontation. Knowing him, he'll tire of waiting and turn his attention to Kona instead. He'll attack Tuliolo again, like he said he would. I see, if this is the best approach, then we have no objections. Any campaign against Tuliolo requires that Sorolja lead his forces through the vanguard. I'll have lookouts keep an eye on it day and night. Such a strategy is certainly viable. If we're proceeding with it, though, we should warn those outside. Indeed, they'll need time to prepare their defenses. I should be glad to coordinate our efforts. I'm already in regular contact with Shola, and that makes sure to keep our comrades apprised of developments. You can leave Vanguard to us. We'll send word to the first sighted movement. It seems we have a plan. While we wait for Sorolja's move, you do well to prepare for battle, and it begins with familiarizing yourselves with the technology that empowers him. Lieutenant, I'll show you to Oblivion's main headquarters. Oh, I thought this place was it. Chuckle. You'd be impressed to know that we're located right inside the tower in the residential district of Solution 9. Hiding a tree in the forest, as it were. My question is, how do we get you through the checkpoint? About that, Sphene said she'd make it so we can enter without issue. She did? Curious. She's not supposed to have such authority over the sentries. If I recall her correctly, her words were that she would register us as guests. I see. Perhaps we're in the clear then. When you're ready, come and meet me at the tower entrance. Before we head out, give us a moment to introduce ourselves properly, eh? So names are good to know when working together. Oblivion has operators all over the main crew here. I'm Geo, the leader of this hideout. And the two young twins behind me are Nostalgia and... Wiakwi? I don't know. I'm Nostalgia. It's a pleasure to meet you. My sister and I were born and raised inside the barrier. We've been with Oblivion for 3 years, and our main duties are surveillance and fishing. Twins, eh? That explains the resemblance. Reakwi is a Tonawatan name, unless I'm mistaken. That's right. Our mother's Tuliola and my father's Alexandrian. They wanted to honor both cultures. They're beautiful names. But thank you. Though I have no memories of my mother, I like to think I carry a part of her with me. So what made you decide to join Oblivion? We want to avenge our father. My name is Nostalgia Montoyo. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Ambrose was his name, and years ago he was taken away for a scuffle with a soldier over a disagreement. It was a minor incident, so at first we clung to the hope that he'd be released. When months went by with no word from him or about him, we made the decision to remove our regulators. We had already lost our memories of our mother. We don't want to lose those of our father as well. They've all forgotten about him now, everyone who had known him. That bastard, even here he thinks nothing of his own people. Sometime later, we were approached by a member of Oblivion, hoping to get justice for our father. We joined the Order. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to darken the mood. No, I appreciate you sharing this. Together we'll avenge your father. Thank you. Something tells me you have what it takes. You introduce yourself too. Go on. I'm sure it's the same story for me. Well, mine is a Tonawatan name. I haven't faced the idea how things are outside the barrier. It's my dream to go and see it with my own eyes, our mother's homeland. My voice is getting a little bit gravelly because I think I need some. It's getting a little bit sore. Once peace is restored, you must come and visit. The wilds are beautiful, the food delicious, and everyone's so nice. You'll love it. That's us here. We meet the others in the back room. That's our headquarters. Some of them are a little eccentric. They have good hearts, all. Get my water back there. I want to switch out for tea. Elenespia? One last thing. Not exactly my place to say this, but thank you for seeking out Akiwa. She talks about you so much, it's clear how important you are to her. It's just from talking so much, and allergies. That's all. It'll be good to your mother while you still can, eh? But we'll let you go now. Feel free to just head out as you like. Alright, I have an idea. What I can do is I can step out and heat the water up, and then next break I can go get the water and put it in tea. Oh, never mind. Meanwhile, Everkeep. It's still going. It's the Matrix! Or is this an AI data server?
You've been consulting with Wook Lamont.
I don't have to wait 3 minutes for the water to boil. I just come back and keep playing.
No matter. I do not know what you are scheming. But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me.
Oh. Fair.
Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require. Is it not?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wook Lamont bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path. I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo? What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family. The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did.
He still killed you.
For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing. To kill them is my only recourse. Uklamat and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
We'll look see if I have some pickles. That might soothe
I am bound
soothe
to
my
no
hunger.
one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City. Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason. Uklamat,
Yep.
if you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuli Yolal.
What now?
Very complex situation. Alright, I'm gonna see about getting a very low calorie snack and some tea going. I'll be back. I'm back. I have some water going, and also I had a raspberry and some pickles. Well, I had one raspberry. I have pickles speakers here. All right, let's keep going. Right. Akiwa's waiting. Let's head to the tower. Yay for pickles. Low calorie. Practically no calorie, I think. They're so cold they hurt my teeth a little bit. That's not way out. Let's let them warm up a bit. These are a little bit not crunchy. Oh, thunderstorms. That can't be good. They're okay. Not the best. I will say crisp is definitely better. But it is what it is. It'll be alright. Hey, these are close to my freezer, so they're borderline frozen. Yes, it does have an access. Did that work? I'm not sure how well the mic audio picks up. Yeah, it looks like the mic cuts out if I get too loud. I can't tell how, like, when it starts cutting out. Oh, Shiloh, what am I going to do with you? I keep telling you to take a hunter with you when you leave town. Cut off? How's that? Better? Well, this is Her Majesty's guest. Did you enjoy your tour of Beast Halo? I told you. That one got cut out too? Maybe I need to move it away. Maybe I need to back away. Oh. I have to work on that. I can't go too loud. I think if I get too loud, the mic cuts out. But I have to keep it loud because I talk softly. Sure. I showed you. You can help set the water distribution system's rights. You know, I could really use someone of your talents right now, right? With your talents right about now. The woman in charge of the very farm just left for the wilderness without a bodyguard. Seems to be she's investigating something. That's no reason to put herself in danger. Last I heard, she's seen her walk up the hill to east of the farm. Just go and make sure she's alright. Wow! What a relief. You're looking for a young Shatotan by the name of Shaloshi. Now, off you go, and thank you, dear. Oh, look at the light. That looks like lightning nests. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Why can I not just let them warm up? What is wrong with me? Go throw them in the microwave for a few seconds. A one-handed battle axe. Maybe hand and a half axe, so you can use it one-handed, but you can also use it two-handed. Why can I not fight him? That was weird. Ah, guys, be good. That lasted my soul cells. I could have really died there. Thanks for your help, by the way. So, what brings you out here to the middle of nowhere? Aren't you the Kinte since you're after me? That makes two people who just saved my life then. You're not coming with me to see her? I want to know I'm safe and grateful besides. Hope she didn't get struck by lightning on the way home. That'd be unfortunate. Gramps is fine. I vaguely remember it being about 1.5 to 2 pounds. For a one-handed axe. And people didn't believe me. Nobody believed me when I said that. It's like, you're lying. And I was like, no, Check said it. Well, I mean, axes usually take broad strokes. I don't know who was against me now. In your face! Yeah, I'm still reading a book about a guy who uses axes. He has an axe that has a spirit. And he fed it a rock and it became sentient. Now the spirit can leave the axe a little bit. Sentient's the wrong word. But sometimes the spirit of the axe can leave the axe and protect him. It doesn't like talk to him or anything. Welcome back, dear. I can't thank you enough for rescuing this poor, reckless fool of a girl. You're not a child anymore, Shaylo. Act your age. Now, what do you say to the kind stranger who saved your life? I know I've already told you once before, but thank you, truly. I'm Shaylosi, and I'm in charge of PE's Halo. To tell the truth, I'm still learning how everything works. I used to be an electro engineer. For some reason, the government was beside me. And I'm Nikinte, the farm's coinkeeper, or resident nag, depending on who you ask. Why would I get your name, hero? Hey, that rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? Last name you best not forget, Shaylo. You'd be dead if it were not for her. Now, why in the world would you leave the safety of the outskirts all by yourself? You're acting so strange lately. It's clear you're hiding something, so what is it? There's really no getting anything past you, is there? Fine, I'll explain, but you have to promise to keep it a secret for now, alright? The truth is, I noticed the farm's harvest has been shrinking year over year. I can't for the life of me figure out why. Staff are all doing great work, and as a former engineer, I can say for certain that the equipment is all in proper working order. I even checked the pilots, and the readout was totally normal. But I know that there's a problem, and the longer we wait, the worse it will get. In a few years, the crops may stop growing entirely. Something has to be done. Well, it sounds serious. I appreciate you taking the initiative to solve it. Don't worry about you, Shalo. I can't have you putting your life in danger. Okay, you really help her look into the matter? Do I really want to do this? As an outsider, your idea of normal should be different from ours. Regular fresh advice would be as responsive as we can't. She's right. I can certainly use an unbiased perspective. Would you please help me, Acalia? Right then, with that settled, I think what you're eating now is a good meal. Have a seat in your auntie Akinte will fix you some fresh veggies. I don't know if I want to do this right now. That's all very low. A 100 grams and under, that's a very small axe, it feels like. Let's see, how much time do we have until... maybe if I go get my tea right now, it'd be good. I'll get my tea right now, and I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Some tea. Yeah, I mean, the under 100 grand seems very, very small for an axe. Wait, is that the whole axe or just the head? I got confused. Okay, that was complete axes, okay. Wait. You said they were complete, only the complete axes were used. I'm confused. So the weight of the heads is that? Or the whole axe? Pardon me, Ventura. I trouble you to lend me your aid. I found myself in a rather troublesome predicament. Earlier today, we sent a soldier and asked to test out his improved combat functionality. I asked a hunter to take it on a patrol, but not long afterwards I lost contact with him completely. I know the signal's weak out there, but I can't help but worry if something's might have gone terribly wrong. Look, if you can handle your fair share of danger, yes? Can you go out to the Thunder Yard to see if you can find them for me? Oh, okay. So it's the whole heads. Well, what about the whole axe? Including the handle? Well, yeah, but, like... Well, wood's also not very heavy, usually. I'm still curious how petrified wood gets made. How does petrified wood form? Show me. Alright, buried trees are covered by silk-rich volcanic ash or sediment, restrict oxygen and preventing decay. Groundwater dissolved silica transported with cells were crystallized, replacing organic mineral stone while preserving the original structure. I think it'd be cool to have an axe made out of petrified wood. That's a weird looking thing. Look at it. It didn't have any arms. You can have petrified wood axe. Why can I not attack? This keeps happening. Why does this keep happening? Attacked by the robot. Explain to me why a petrified wood axe would not work. Save my life. From what there, I thought I had to use my regulator. I mean, if they make rock axes, why couldn't petrified wood wouldn't work? Now, somehow down an adventure like you just still have me passing through. Researcher sent you to find me, didn't he? Better head back and explain what happened. May as well come and join me. I'm sure I want to know you're safe. Probably wouldn't make it very. It says it wouldn't make it very effective, Axe, but it could work. I think it's probably too much for me to handle. You never know till you try, right? I'm pretty sure I'm strong enough to at least get away from it. I mean, I'm killing it. Doesn't seem that difficult. Can't stun it though. Yeah, usually I pick a fight with these things and I can't beat them, but this isn't bad. It's just like a regular enemy. I thought that symbol meant it was strong. Like, I'm not even struggling. Yeah, that wasn't a tough fight at all. Oh well. It'd be kind of like a hatchet, right? Okay, I'm back. So I had to cough. I finished my pickles. I didn't know. I'm not an expert on axes or wood or stuff. Hunter told me everything. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for taking such swift action. These soldiers require energy gathered from lightning, and yet lightning also appears to be the weakness. Apparently, they took a nasty jolt, and the thunder guards went berserk. Honestly, why are they tinkering with offensive output when they could be correcting this glaring flaw in the design? That's sure that my engineer in charge will hear all about this in my report. Sorry for the trouble. I hope this small token will suffice this conversation. Also, I want to share again, I will be playing a special game for Women's Day, International Women's Day. One of the devs came into Discord. You guys saw them. We all thought they were a scammer. Actual person, you know, actual developer. So I'm gonna play that game. It'll be fun. It was fun. It's an actual game. Ash just played it, said it's a fun game. So after that Sunday, And then do Beat Saber. A little bit of a little tiny break from Final Fantasy XIV. We've been playing that a lot lately. Ah, there you are. If Queen's Fiend is registered as guest, you should be able to march right in. Night fishing looks kind of fun, but also kind of dangerous. If she has it? Then you may have a swarm of soldiers many to deal with. Nothing for it but Sage Fiend has betrayed us, eh? No, this guy looks like the Twitch symbol a little bit. If you don't share as friends, my commission I would like to pass if you'd be so kind. Outrunner guide unit identified. Registration number verified. 6. Accompanying civilians identified. Verifying credentials. Credentials verified. Welcome, guest of Queen's Fiend. What a relief. There you have it. Seems the Queen was true to her word. Follow me, everyone. Solution 9 awaits. I wonder if my tea will be ready to drink a little bit faster because I let the water cool. Not ready yet. It was still steamy, but it wasn't bubbling when I poured it. Interesting. I must seem weird to you guys, where I don't really have any connection to...
A tower of electrope piercing a perpetual shroud of storm clouds. Occupying the 9th level of this 12-tiered structure is a residential district called Solution 9. In so naming their home, what hopes did its founders harbor for it? And did it prove the answer they sought?
Cyberpunk. Remember Cyberpunk 2077? But I'd say, I must seem kind of weird to you guys, because I don't really have a connection to anything in the past. I'm not reverent to my ancestors, I'm not, I don't even know where I'm from.
Spectacular, isn't it? There are more districts throughout the tower, including industrial ones, but Solution 9 is the largest.
Just being here makes my head spin.
Perfectly natural reaction. A city of shimmering electrope, replete with strange technologies that cater to every conceivable need. We never dreamed the life back home in Tuliolo.
That's fair. Like, in America, a 100-year-old house is old. And in Europe, I imagine that's not even, like... That's barely not new.
Now, while I go and explain the situation to those in the back room, why not take a moment to explore? I believe lived experiences are far more educational than dry explanations.
Yep.
And you want to know more about Sphene and Zoralja's Dominion, do you not?
I mean, I think I drove 100 miles to the airport to pick up my family. Something like that. You had me explore. Let's see, how far was it?
I had a feeling you'd be keen.
Yeah, 98 miles, one way. 98 miles. But we also went the long way to get, a restaurant. To try a restaurant.
Just to confirm,
How
while
am
we
I
have been
doxing
allowed
myself? I didn't say
inside,
where it was.
are we also permitted to roam?
All I said was we drove 98 miles to go to the airport.
Absolutely. As Bean's registered guest, you'll find you're exempt from the sentry scrutiny. Ah, the elevator to the uppermost level. I wouldn't go near that. But other areas should be fine provided you act like you belong.
All right then. We'll show ourselves around.
You don't even know which airport.
Yes. But familiarizing ourselves with the technology here will help us prepare for the battles to come.
Yeah, I'm searching a different airport. Okay, that was a little further.
Try not to enjoy yourselves too much, or you're liable
Wow.
to attract attention.
That is a lot of house.
Once you've explored to your satisfaction, come to the entrance to True View in the eastern sector.
I think this house is like maybe 40 years old.
The way from there is a little complicated, so I'll send someone to guide you.
I think it was made in the 90s. That makes it about 40, right? No, that probably makes it like 30.
Understood. We'll see you later. I shall speak with the residents. Perhaps one of them will recognize the earring.
Well, you just said that isn't old
What's
in
with this
Europe.
place? How can this all be the
So
inside of a
refined,
tower?
right?
So, what aren't you telling me? Where are you?
I mean, it's fine, right? It's fine.
That I can't reveal yet. Precautions, you understand. Just know that I'm safe. But come, tell me about your adventurer friend. You seem to have a great deal of faith in her. You must have been through a lot together.
You might say that. For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
Wait, what? You did?
Yep.
Elmashpere, why didn't you mention this sooner?
You didn't ask. Alright, that is kind of freaky. Is she
You
missing an
want to
eye?
explore together? It's not that I'm scared or anything. Everything is just so different from home is all.
Also, I think it's time to renew the, or re-add these back in. Towers just had a tower. I see it, but I still can't believe it. For now, like I said, proceed straight ahead. feel like we're getting lost, we can always turn around and go back the way we came. A very unique looking Ethernet shard. As a player. I got spy cameras everywhere. Wow, this doesn't have a fountain, but I'll try not to fall in. Crossroads already? This place is too much. I have no idea where I should go. Right, I made up my mind. Let's head to that building there. She is full speed. That's definitely a building.
Ah! There you are! La Mati!
My tea's ready.
Sphene!
That sounds pretty cool. Is that, but that's not including the handle. There was no fountain. Also, I just want to share. I don't rinse out my tea glass. I do wash it once a week, but it's very interesting sometimes the flavors that get imparted. So having a black tea and then having a green tea after, it's a very interesting flavor.
I was worried you might have had trouble at the checkpoint, but I see everything went according to plan.
I also had this great idea. So we got some ice cream to go with some cake we made when my family was here. So remember that vanilla chai tea that I had? I bet a little bit of ice cream would go really good in that. The one that needs sugar and cream, just throw ice cream in.
Well, that's thanks to you.
And also cool enough to drink, I think. Yeah. I bet it'd be really good. I haven't tried it yet.
Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request to make of you.
I might do it this weekend. There's just some ice cream left.
A request, you say?
Yes, an important one.
I don't know. That might be a lot of sugar because I need to drink up the soda. There's a 2-liter soda I opened. I haven't really been looking for foxes. I've been busy doing stuff. I spent yesterday working on the stream stuff. Have you not noticed all the massive amount of things I have now? Yeah, I do want to lose weight. I'll just skip on dinner. Jack could be fine. Oh, wait, I'm eating with my parents. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But see, what I did is I went lighter on. I didn't have a snack today. Like I'm kind of hungry. Instead of eating like something like a protein bar, which is like 200 calories,
Plain.
I eat pickles,
I
just like
want
0.
you to make peace with Zeralja.
What? I thought you said you weren't on his side.
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods. Be that
Ooh,
as
bro, I'll
it
bite
may,
you.
I don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger and haste. Unequipped with regulators as you are, the risk is too great.
I appreciate your concern, but you ask the impossible. Zeralja murdered our father. His minions slaughtered our countrymen. He will never renounce his war. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to stop him. I know you love your people too, and so you must understand how I feel. Why I cannot, will not back down.
Oh, I just had a crazy idea. Follow me on this. Okay. So, okay, hold on. I think we need paper for this. Oh. I got an outpost. Is it a good one? It's not a bad one. Not a good one, though. I'm just gonna dump it. I have loads better ones. I'm getting the paper. Hold on. I need paint. Okay, follow me on this, okay? So, imagine you have a king and a queen, okay? I don't know. So you have king and a queen. This is a tiara. I don't know. I'm not good at drawing. So you have a king and a queen, right? And the king is the strongest warrior in the land. And the woman is the smartest person in the land. Okay. And so this works, and so they have offspring and whatever. But it doesn't matter. Their kids do not inherit. Their kids don't inherit. What is, you know, when the king starts getting... When the king starts getting weaker, you know... They go to, like, a contest, right? And they have, like, a big battle. Oh, alright, this is supposed to be a sword. They have a contest. See who's the strongest. And when she starts losing her mind, they have a contest. I guess also old. What? They have like a thinking competition. I don't know. Okay. But now, okay, so let's imagine this. Okay, so imagine this is Fiend, right? Okay, this is Fiend. So now imagine this contest happens. We take out Zroja. Alright, he's gone. Say he's dead. So we have the contest. But what if a cute woman won it? And then now we have the two. And that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I like the idea. Also, you misspelled my name. It's got 2 T's. 2 T's. I think it'd be cute.
I do understand.
Because she's cute.
All too well.
I'd rather see her with a cute girl than... Like, imagine Zero. I'd like to see her and Zero hook up rather than her and Zroja.
Let me say only this, then.
What if she marries Wuklamot?
Zroja will use any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as best you can.
Yeah, 2 T's yesterday. You should not drink so much
It
caffeine.
may ring hollow coming from the queen of an enemy nation.
Get some decaf tea.
But, unlike me, you still have the power to determine your own fate.
I've got a few decaf teas, but I don't really drink them. I usually drink tea for the caffeine, specifically.
You really are a curious one. Look, you needn't worry for us. We have dependable comrades holding the fort in Tulihiola. They'll keep everyone safe, so we can devote our attention to affairs here.
Take that, Fox. This is a new one. It's not new, but it's one that we haven't seen before because I forgot to put it in. It's been like 2 hours, Zarek. 2 hours. Kara always finds new ones. Alright, we found it. We're doing ad time. Alright, 20 minutes left on ads.
Please.
There, I'll be there alongside her.
So you have comrades on whom you can rely.
You waited too long. Kara's gone.
I envy you.
You know, we'd like to learn more about you.
I even said I was going to put the redeems back in.
About me?
Perhaps. I mean, there's only one Scarlet active right now.
To be frank, we're still not sure whether or not
Nope.
you're trustworthy. So, if you have a moment, would you show us around the district? That way, we can get to know you better.
You didn't know she'll come up tomorrow.
You're asking me,
I don't know.
Queen, to show you around?
Check, do you know what this outfit is from?
Oh, but I jest. I'm flattered that you've taken an
I
interest
give
in
you a
me.
hint. Look at the hair. You'd be
Very
correct.
well. I shall be your guide. You're my guests, after all, and teaching you about my realm would be a pleasure in and of itself.
You're basing it off the name. This is Apollo. You can see the horns. Oh. My ears kind of hide the horns a bit.
If you like, I can introduce you to my citizens, too. I consider them family, as you do yours.
By all means, we're in your capable hands.
That you are. This will be an enjoyable and enlightening tour, I promise.
Yeah, that's a different one. We actually have a Phoenix Fox. There's a Phoenix Fox as well. You know, ever since I blocked that one person, I have not gotten very many guild invites. I was getting random guild invites like daily, unless I put it on away, but I blocked that one person and boom, save. So that means that one person just like sits there and invites people constantly, like with a bot or something? Let's begin then, shall we? I say I'm really grateful. This place is so vast and confusing. I didn't even know where to begin. While this may seem daunting in size and structure, all the key facilities are situated near ley nodes, what you call etherites. Remember this and you won't lose your way. And the secret is right here. I'll show you the Nexus Arcade first. They have an arcade? Please follow me. I like video games. Follow the yellow brick road. See the yellow bricks? That looks really cool. This is a big city, though. Where are the people? Oh, they have... Oh, I thought it was a fish. I thought that was an aquarium. This complex is home to all manner of shops, from food and daily necessities to technological conveniences. You find most everything here. It ever keeps interiors vast as you've observed. This arcade makes it possible for people to acquire what they need in one centralized location. Amazing! How do you get to the upper levels? I don't see stairs. See the glowing pattern over yonder? That is an automatic conveyor. Special contraptions are found throughout every keep, allowing us to swiftly move between faraway places. Elsewhere is some walking. Are they also made from that strange metal? Like, what's it? Chuckle, yes, the conveyors are powered by electrope. As a matter of fact, the ore is integrated into just about everything in Everkeep, even the floors and walls. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I don't get the reference, though. As an arcane circuits upon it, electrope can be used to convert lighting energy to those of other elements. In so doing, we get to achieve various effects. For instance, a conversion to wind, which is flotation, which is required for the propulsion of flying vehicles. A conversion to fire meanwhile produces light and heat, and is employed in devices such as street lamps and heaters, even self-heating cups to keep your drink warm. Can you make the drink cold if you convert it to ice instead? Certainly can. Our vending machines can do just that. What's more, multiple energies can also be combined to produce some clever effects. For instance, by manipulating the air with wind while projecting light with lightning, it's possible to alter one's appearance. I think we have those, don't we? So much scary what you can do with electrope. Such wondrous material exists in our world, I imagine everyone will be fighting over it. That's what probably destroyed her world. Bikes still in the background? I don't see them. Where are they? Shop over here. What does it sell? Oh, yes, let's go and take a look. There's who find it interesting. I'm just wondering if Kyrell's over there. Those bikes? I want to come over and get on the conveyor belt. I'm disappointed. I have 78 poetics. That is so terrible. This shop sells food. Those are the items on the counter. That's food. I can imagine what they taste like. Chocolate, I thought you might be surprised. Not even we're two in the beginning. I'm gonna sample something. Choose one and I'll purchase it. Welcome, friends. How lucky you are for Her Majesty to treat you. The 5 items are on display are most popular. I've been one of them if this is your first time. What, can we look closer? Is this supposed to be food? Slab of pink hexagons. Liquid filled pouch. I'm not touching that. Long rectangular bar. Okay, that could be okay. It's gun pattern bag. Black and yellow tin. This kind of looks like a computer part. Actually, these two both look like computer parts. I'm going with the hexagons. Synthetic fruit pellets? They're a best approximation of the taste and texture of grape. They're squapes! I picked the squapes. I like them. Never tried the real fruit, so I can't say how faithful they are. There's no denying their popularity. Oh, we can look at what each one is. Ah, the vivifying tonic. I take you're thirsty. There's a sublime blend of sweet and salty. It stays fresh. If it stays for over 10 years thanks to a special container. No! This is like a protein bar. Perfect meal bar. It's all the nutrients your body needs packed into a single food stuff. There's formulated to never taste dull, and one bar will satisfy you for a whole day. Many folks prefer this to taking multiple meals. It's Archon loaf. Ah, yes, a salad paste. This is designed for those who are concerned about their figure. With its blend of 9 varieties of vegetables, it'll help your efforts slim down. Fashion models swear by it, and you just can't get enough of the stuff either. There's gotta be some kind of candy here. Honey? This here's cultivated steak. It's not quite the same as the real thing they produce in the outskirts, but it's a sight more affordable. This particular product is known as Gold Label, and it's a delicious hybrid of beef and chicken grown in a plant on the 4th level. I want the grapes. I'm going with grapes. Oh, they're all very tempting. I'm going to have the steak. I'm absolutely starving. Thank you for custom. This being Her Majesty's treat is bound to taste all better. So you might sample your selections here now. It's been a long time since we had newcomers. I'd love to see your reactions. We've drawn a crowd. It's a great chance to learn about Alexandrian culture, Kayla. Let's dig in. I'm getting meat tonight, okay? I've already decided what I'm going to eat. I'm going to get some salmon. Alright, here I go. Salmon and rice, and I'll get some mac and cheese. That's my plan. Following welcome mat's lead, you sample your selection. Amazing, I've never had any meat like this before. It's tender like chicken, but flavorsome like Ronique. And spices give it just the right amount of kick. I could eat this every day. I don't mind them, they're just happy to see your honest reaction. And how about you? I'll say it's fantastic. Let's be nice. It's fantastic. Did I actually try the scrapes, or did I just... Haha, it's always such a pleasure. My thanks for humoring me. This does take me back. It was those chaotic when the people of Tuel first arrived. We endeavored to learn about one another and embrace our differences. Alright, what about you, Sphene? Aren't you having something to eat too? I appreciate the thought, but I'm fine for now, thank you. Alright, what's your favorite food, if you don't mind me asking? My favorite food? Is she a robot? Why do you wish to know this? Because I want to get to know you better. Why else? The more you know someone, the more you grow fond of them. Or you grow to hate them. Probably. I used to have some of the, what were they called? They were like the diabetic candies or something, or for like low blood sugar. But they didn't really have sugar in them. They had the fake sugar in them, so like 0 calorie. Maybe it was glucose. No, it's something different. Yeah, you're right. It's glucose tablets. That's what it is. I don't know if those have calories in them, though. I guess they do have calories. My bad. They didn't do crap for me, though, sadly. Or maybe it was too slow. Or maybe I don't actually have low blood sugar. Maybe I have something else. I have something... I don't know. When I get really hungry, I start getting shaky. And dizzy. And I usually assume it's low blood sugar because I go eat some, like, peanut butter and I'm fine. Like, literally, a spoonful of peanut butter and I'm fine. That's why I always keep peanut butter in my house. Honestly, I've run out of peanut butter, or I have peanut butter that just gets expired because I have so much of it. I'll be like, oh, it's on sale, and I'll buy like 2 of them. Even though they last for like 18 months, I still don't always eat them. What about sucrose? I don't know, I might just be getting stuff mixed up. I think I got glucose and sucrose mixed up. That's what my old man believed, and my experiences led me to believe the same. My favorite food. Raider Fox. We have Crow Fox, I believe. Goth Crow Fox. Is this one new? I see you're merging things that cause you multiple titles to come up. We had it earlier? Okay. So quit it. Is that such a difficult question? I'm sorry, it's just when I think of those who labor to bring us the food, I find I can't settle on one thing. Ha ha ha, I thought I was indecisive, but you're something else. Indecisive, perhaps I am, but you didn't laugh. You did need to laugh about it. There's Carol. Hi, Carol. I thought Carol would show up eventually. I assume this is one of those bikes. This one's just way there. I'm betting Carol just got me one of these bikes. Thank you, Carol. They're not actually for sale here, probably. I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but I'm satisfied. Let's keep moving. Okay, well, next I was thinking of showing you the residential sector, but it's in part so I can tend to personal matters. It's visitation to be precise, and I believe it would be educational for you as well. Do you mind accompanying me? Not at all. Wonderful, let me know when you have seen enough here and we'll make our way. Wait, are they here? Holy crap, that is a lot of money. Why did you spend so much? I mean, I know you're loaded and all, but, that's still a lot. Don't you only have, like, 70 million? Did you just spend 10% of your money on that? I'll go and add it to my Mount Roulette at the very least. Well, thank you. You're very silly. Ready? Let's head to the residential sector. That's the southwest. As well, we got to say about any place of interest that we come upon. Oh wait, there's a thing over here. I don't recognize this as an Ethernet shard. What is that? Gimme kitten? That's so weird looking. Rides movable? Some weird pets. This reminds me of, have you ever been to, like, an M&M world? They have these, tubes full of M&Ms. But they're separated by color, so you can pick what colors you want in your M&Ms and just get a whole bag of them. This is Mosaic, a cafe. You can buy drinks to enjoy while you relax. I see in Seoul there's a similar establishment called Spaghetti Tea. It's teaching on the local tongue. Is there a story behind the name Mosaic? There is. In our continent, the races are named for stones. There's the hewn, who resembles some tone of Wata, the tall and graceful Eldite, and the diminutive and the affable Malala. When they all gather here, they appear as a mosaic of colors. That's the founder's true name of the cafe. That's nice. They serve tacos here. It'd be perfect. Tacos? A traditional trolley dish and one of my favorite foods. You must try it one day. Oh, yes, definitely. I can have once we restore a piece to Tuyola. Right, let's continue on. I still am not convinced she can eat. And it turns out this place isn't real at all, and we're laying on the ground in a vegetative state. Hallucinating. And here we are. These buildings are where our citizens live. They're massive. Each one is bigger than the palace. They have to be, for just about all Alexandrians have apartments here. I should wonder, I'm here to visit some people. There are apartments in the building on the left here, residential radius 914. Residential radius? That's right, come, the door opens automatically. Alright, I walked to the fountain again. Yep, that's a fountain. Hey, Sween, can you even live in this place? Actually, in fact, many of your countrymen make their homes here. No matter your origin or race, occupation, or regular usage, all Alexandrian citizens are eligible for an apartment. This includes those you met who work on the outskirts. Taking care of everyone for 30 years, I'm truly grateful. This is the lobby, a common area for residents. I see, and what does that machine there do? Ah, the concierge. They look after the residents. If you require assistance or have questions, they'd be glad to assist. Is that so? I have no shortage of questions, but I'll direct them at you for now. By all means, may consider me your personal concierge. Talking about marriage where? Marriage. Marriage is a union between two people who love each other. This is the place. Mother and son live here. Oh, the fountain. This feels like a cyberpunk crossover. Oh, Isadora. It's Isadora! The Explorer. Your Majesty, you came. I have friends to meet today, is that alright? Of course, friends of the Queen are friends of ours. Please make yourselves at home. You don't know how dystopia it is. Oh, there's one of those meal bars. How's Milos been? There's been no change, but the symptoms are thankfully mild today. Hey, hello, Milos. Have you missed me? My son was born with levin sickness, a severe etheric imbalance for lightning. As a result, he suffers from paralysis. He cannot walk and struggles to speak. We can fix him! For a blessing, he still has his hearing, and even on bad days, he can communicate with his eyes. I see. Speaking visits often, does she? She does. Milos simply adores her. He sometimes even manages to smile while she's here. What of yourself, Isidore? How are you holding up? We do! We can fix him! We have the Porksies! You needn't worry about me, Your Majesty. You always make time for us when we have everything we need. I'm glad to hear that, but you must restrain yourself, understood? They're more soul menders. Is there anything you can do for him? Perhaps a treatment with souls, or? Unfortunately, no. While souls can revive those who have been with an accident, they cannot reverse the effects of old age and illness. Should be told many children are born like Milos. The illness exists for generations, but we've been unable to find a cure. The cause is quite clear, though. The excess lighting in the environment. There's no coincidence the number of cases has risen dramatically these past 30 years. It's all my fault. What was that? I'm sorry, Isadora, but I must be going. I promise to make a proper visit next time, with treats to share. They have all the food items. There's the bag stuff, there's the meat, there's, the salad thing. I don't think, we didn't mention that, but... There's no need to apologize, Your Majesty. If it weren't for you, Milos and I wouldn't still be here. And there's some of the squapes. Thank you, Queen's Fiend. He spoke? I didn't think he could speak. It's my pleasure, Milos. I'm back soon. Just be a good boy for your mother and me. Hex saves? Sure. There. Like, why don't we fix him? Thanks for coming to me on the visit. You know, this is part of life in Alexandria, and I thought you should know about it. We'll find a cure one day, mark my words. Make it so unfortunate children like Milos smile again. We have a cure for it now! Let's fix it! Oh, how are we doing on time? I mean, the ads time's up, but I think we're gonna just keep going. So I'm pretty sure I have to end a little early today. Maybe not. Let's continue the tour, shall we? Look, you obviously have duties to attend to, cities to look after. We can stop here if you like. Do you know what you call a group of crows? Best be careful. No, I do this because I want to, so please do not worry. Next, I'll show you one of the district's most vital facilities. It's called Resolution. Usually we need to go by way of Lano Nide, where the Aetherite is situated. By their names, silly. Random Fox. Dayside Foxbee. September, I see. How very droll. I bet Crow Fox would like that one. Bum, bum, dum, bum. Conveyor have transport to the government sector, where resolution is located. Marking on the conveyor indicates direction, and there's a paired cyclone on the other side. Is it safe? Actually, there's need to be afraid. Who said I was afraid? Come on, Acalia. Whee! Felt a bit like a teleporter, to be honest. Is that a player? No. Okay, not a player. Weird. That's a player. Yep. Bum, 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 bum. And here we are, Resolution. The operational heart of Solution 9. From Resolution, we oversee the running of the district and provide essential services to citizens, such as welfare support and job introductions. Let's quickly show the tale, so let's proceed inside.
Strange contraptions everywhere you look. What's that?
An infusion station. It dispenses souls in exchange for credits. Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians, and has been for quite some time. But I imagine it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
That's putting it lightly. To be honest, it sounds disturbing. Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing. There's a reason why your culture is the way it is, and I'd like to understand. Won't you tell us some of your realm's history?
I'm keen to learn too. Oh, I see Axis. I got distracted by Axis.
Very well. Be warned, though, that it may take a while. In the distant past, over 1,000 years ago, it's said, lightning energy began to swell in our world.
It's just like the first. But with lightning instead of light.
Ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land. 4 centuries later, this season had lengthened to nearly half the year. The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds, crops failed and livestock starved.
Yep.
But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation: electrope.
That's like dog bones.
The stuff that's used everywhere here.
Indeed. One day, when out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before. Testing revealed that the ore possessed a singular property. It could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing. Dubbed electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives. So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of obtaining it in quantity. Supply was chronically scarce, and when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking electrope from others.
And thus the war began.
Fighting was isolated and sporadic until electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had. This served only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to further escalation. Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war known as the Storm Surge.
World War I.
As the war came to a head, Alexandria's neighbor Lindblum committed its stores of electrope to the production of a weapon of mass
Oh,
destruction.
never mind. World War II. My bad.
They deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent, laying it to waste.
So that's how your world came to be this way.
It's an awful lot like an umbral calamity.
You truly know a great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime.
Oh, sneezed. Just wait till I sneeze on the good
But to
microphone now.
continue the tale, the people of Alexandria had already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything else to the Levin.
I've seen that before. Means dear friend in German. It's an archaic poetic term for lightning.
Those who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the
Wait.
memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel spectre of death was with them always.
So, okay, so Levin means dear friend in German, and joined in Hebrew, symbolizing affection or belonging. So, hold on, can I see the... Hold on. People of Alexandria already lost so much to the war, they lost almost everything else to the Levin. So that implies that people burying their dear friends ruined the world. I just find that silly. People lost so much to the Levin when everyone started marrying their best friends. The world was never the same. Alright, carry on.
Seeking a solution, our scientists turned once more to Electrope, and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. This belief sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
That's quite a tale.
Your Majesty, help me. I beg you, help me.
What's the matter?
I've got no souls left. Not a single one. But the lot at Soul Supply refused to give me any. Please, you must do something.
My apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on TrueView.
What is TrueView?
He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
Is that the internet?
That's not true. I'm a fighter at the Arcadian. Or rather, I was. I haven't been allowed to fight because of the King's decree. It isn't my choice.
On her? That's interesting.
I see. You're a brave warrior of the arena.
How do they use up their souls? Like, does that mean he just keeps dying?
I want to help you, I sincerely do. But I cannot give you preferential treatment.
Then open up the Arcadian again, so I can fight.
I'm sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The king requires feral souls for war. He doesn't wish for them to be expended on amusements.
You're useless! A queen in naught but name.
Oh, you missed that part. Yeah, those things take human souls, but they can also take animal souls. For a different purpose. Remember the guy that turned into a snake?
Insolent wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
It's quite all right. Such things don't bother me, nor do I think ill of this man. Hear me. Though I cannot grant you a soul, I mean it when I say I want you to live. I love all of you equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope. I want you to find a happiness all your own, even if you must grow it from the smallest seed of joy. Out there, somewhere, is a reason for you to smile again.
Can you imagine if Wooklamot and her married? They'd be great.
We all need to vent our frustrations from time to time. I will always be willing to lend an ear.
Yes, Mum. Of course. Even without a spare soul, I suppose I'm fine as long as I stay in Solution 9. I apologize for my rudeness. Good day to you.
I mean, you guys are all fighting over Scarlet.
Keep your chin up, my friend. And when you feel better, I'm sure you'll find another way to apply your talents.
Everyone fighting over Scarlet over there. Don't you prefer fighters then? She's not. This one's not a fighter. I'm pretty sure she's. I'm pretty sure she's
I'm
useless
sorry
in
you had to
combat.
see that. Let's keep moving, shall we?
I'm also not entirely sure she's a person.
I believe we've visited all the main facilities. With that, I declare our tour concluded.
That man from before, does that sort of thing happen often?
Somewhat. It's unavoidable. Hardships are a fact of life.
You like your fox some caffeine? Girl fox.
Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
No.
Impossible. It's inconceivable.
I know it isn't easy to change one's beliefs and way of life. The Mamolja had their reasons for their reliance on blessed siblings, much as you have yours for souls. But if we defeated Zorolja, you'd be able to make all the decisions, right? Then we could work together to fix things, restore your realm to where it belongs, and see where we can go from there.
She intentionally brought her realm here. Her world was dying.
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
What is it?
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of import.
She can't talk to us here.
Well, it was lovely showing you around.
Of course. Of course. Thanks so much for the tour. We've learned not only about your
I'm
realm,
suspicious.
but you as well. For now, our priority is Zorolja. But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can return the favor and show you to Lihiola.
Yeah, we gotta figure this out.
I'd like that very much.
Every time she tries to tell something, those shoulders show up.
It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path.
Yep. She's definitely trapped.
Forgive me, Val Wuklamat, but I must disappoint you.
That is a poetic moment to end on, I think. It's a little bit early, but I want to make sure that I don't need to take care of something. I don't know, she has some writing on her clothes. I feel like this is a really poetic moment to stop. So we're going to stop here. I just want to go make sure that I get everything taken care of. So that's it for today. Thank you all very much for joining me. Oh, thank you for the bets. Hope you all have a nice day and a great day tomorrow. Back tomorrow, I'm going to say tentative all-day stream because I do have to cook dinner tomorrow. So I may have to stop for like an hour or so to cook dinner. Yeah, I'm not sure. My workout might be interesting today. I'll make sure I try to squeeze it in at some point. So good night, everyone. Sleep well. Have good dreams. Hope to see you guys back here tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Fox out. Night night.